Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Noon. Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. My name is Marian E. King, owner of Empty Nest LLC, doing business in excuse me, as Empty Nest Logistics. I am an entrepreneur, and one of the services and businesses that I do is independent dispatching. All right. So you can find me here. You can find me on all social media networks with the same name, Emmteenest Logistics. I'm an independent dispatcher. I not only teach it, I do it. Have the past 3 years, going on 3 years. So I wanted to just hop on here. Good afternoon, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hop on here this afternoon. Make sure y'all all right. Everybody okay? See if everybody got what they needed from the live this morning. Just give a little time, do a little Q&A, have a little conversation. Nothing major. Um, I am again. I do independent dispatching, and I also teach it. So if you are someone that is looking, but let's start with the free, and cost effective methods. I don't know what is going on with Facebook, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, if you are in the research phase, if you do not know what this is, you still have questions, you're not quite ready to make an investment or a commitment, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, it has a high level overview dispatch course on it and a lot of information on what this is, what we do, and a lot of my experiences and what has happened, and what goes down. Um, I have ebooks. One of them, if you are someone who has taken a course, or you are someone or you are someone who is afraid to cold call, you don't know what to do, you don't know what to say, you don't know how to establish the conversation and relationship. I have an ebook, $9.99. It's called My Homeboy Said. It will help you tremendously. It will help you find your own carriers on the FMCSA website, so you don't have to purchase any lead lists. It will help you create your own lead lists. It will also help you with interviewing carriers and not just finding yourself jumping into something because you need a carrier and you come in contact with a carrier who need a dispatcher. And then you find out after the fact that this is not working. So it has an interview process, and it also has rebuttals. So when you get those carriers that said, how much you're going to make me, the company that I used to work for, my homeboy told me to just get this truck. I don't need a CDL, get online, find me one of you dispatchers, and you're going to make me $10,000 a week. All the unrealistic expectations. This ebook will help you to rebuttal those, have a reply, know what to say, know how to face it, know how to move forward. All right. It also, lastly, tells you what to say to a broker when you have your initial phone call with a broker, in case you don't know what to say or do. All right. I started with a box truck, non CDL. My carrier was a non-CDL 24-foot box truck holder, new authority, and I was a new business. So that challenge, okay, led me to where I am now. Started with the box truck non-CDL. Now 3 years later, we have 3 tractor trailers, 2 refrigerated, and 1 dry van. 4 CDL holders now because we just got a new driver. So I've been with 2 carriers the duration of my career. Okay, one for a month and some change. That was a hot shot. And then I got with this box truck, and I've been growing with them ever since. I've endured a lot as a dispatcher, but we are seeing the success where that sweat and tears and faith came into play. All right. I also teach, as you heard me say. So I have self-paced dispatch course. I have self-paced dispatch courses, but you can utilize it in 3 different ways if this is something you're choosing to do. Okay, I'm announcing these because I got to start saying what I do, what I have, before I get into where I be going. Okay, so my course is self-paced dispatch. It is jam-packed with information. Although it is self-paced, it still has the option for you to ask questions. I just don't believe that that is all that you should have. Okay, excuse me. So for option one, $399, 30-day access, one and done. That's on you. Option two, $499, 30 days of the course, 30 days of coaching and mentoring. All right. I also have a coaching and mentoring space. It's called a confidence building space. But the only way that I can help you all understand what it is by saying coaching and mentoring, even though I'm not really here for those titles. Okay. In this space, it is $25 a month. And in this space, if you want to get the course, it will be $299 for you for 30 days. However, there are other things that go on in this space. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we meet up. On Tuesdays, we meet up from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we cold call together. Okay, you call, I coach. I also provide the leads because in this business, you have to do. And if you don't know how to do, then you need to get where you can and get yourself some assistance. So we do that. We also listen to broker calls for those who are contacting brokers and those who are operating in their businesses. We get to watch them in a private space, excuse me, do what they do. On Thursdays, we have, I guess, what one might call group coaching. And that's where we have either a subject based conversation or we talk about what's happening in business, what's working, what's not working, what is, what isn't, all of the things. Also attached to this, we have Discord. So that means when we are not in a live space, you can still ask your questions, express your concerns, and get some assistance. This is the way that I choose for this juncture of business to be able to assist you without charging you thousands of dollars for consultations and one-on-ones and all of that sort of thing. That's what happens in the $25 space. All right. I have another ebook called Marian in the Box Truck, which was birthed from my experience with the box truck. That is the only ebook that I have that I provide receipts because you need to know it, you need to see it, and all of the things. I will be bringing forth more things very soon here, but that's what I have for now. If you do not have if you need a free 30-day subscription to the DAT load board, all of the things that I'm talking about are in the link in my bio. Hit that link, get your free 30 days, and do what you got to do. All right. So, good afternoon again for those who were here this morning. We had us a good time. Okay, a good time. I don't know what I did over here on Facebook, but I hope there's nobody commenting, or maybe somebody should comment because at this point I don't see any comments. So I don't know if anybody is there. I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, y'all all right this afternoon? We had us a time this morning. We was on here from 7:30 until 10:30. Okay. I was on here to give information and assist those who needed help with contacting brokers, assist those who needed help with doing cold calling, assist those who needed help with just general information in the industry. It was just a whole lot of help and good time. Okay. You can catch that replay if you missed it on YouTube and or Facebook. All right. So that is what happened. So I'm back on here this afternoon. Make sure everybody all right. All hearts and minds are cleared. If anybody has any questions or concerns, don't really have a lot to talk about, but I do have a little bit of a concern. Okay, just a little bit. A lot of people ask. I don't have any advice on sprinter vans or cargo vans. That's not my lane. Okay, I stay out of it where there is no traffic. However, if there's anybody who can offer any advice or anything on it, I'll let you know, or if they're on here, they'll let you know. Y'all, we have these conversations sometimes, and people are they are concerned about whether or not what they should have in the name of their company. But I've been seeing some company names now. I'm not gonna knock nobody. I'm not gonna knock anybody, okay? But some of the names that people are coming up with for their business is quite interesting, so to speak. You are my rock. I want to rock with you. Dispatch services. Um, I'm doing my own thing now, but I will go back to the strip club if I need to. LLC and dispatching logistics and services. My baby daddy didn't do it, so I had to get out here and get it myself. Logistics and LLC. Um, Um, I'm not gonna say the ones that I see because number one, I'm not gonna give them no shine. Number two, I don't want them to feel like I'm being shady towards their businesses. But we need to be mindful and conscious because you are presenting this and you want business from someone. You want someone to do business with you. Um, the I have to make sure I say things the way they need to be said. Um, these are interesting. And what are you looking for as an independent dispatcher? Let's just say it. People already automatically think that this is the ghetto portion of the industry. Mhm. Now, I'm from service, from customer service for years. So part of my role was training and Q&A. I will tell you like this: if you could not speak properly, by the time we finished training, okay, if you had no transitional skills, if you could not clean it up, okay, I understand. You grew up and everybody around you say screet and strawberry and scrange and scripple and I understand. Okay, there's a difference in impediment and articulating and being able to articulate. Okay, scrimp, scrange, scrop. Listen, tighten up, tighten up. One of the things that I weigh heavily on is service. Let me tell you something. I'm old school customer service, okay? I'm old school customer service to the point where I still have a mirror, even when I speak to you all, because I need to make sure that my face is matching my vocal, okay? So when you are soliciting, trying to get, looking for business, get up out that bed. Okay, get up out of the bed. We can hear when you're lying down and you're comfortable and you're not about your business. Okay, if you are serious about your business and getting business and moving forward in your business, get yourself together. Okay, because independent dispatching is not the slums of the industry. Okay, we're going to snatch that stigma right out. Okay, the reason that we got it is because everybody is telling people you can work from home, you could be a dispatcher, you can own your own business, run and get you an LLC, and you can own your own business, and you could be home, and you don't got to work, and you don't have to go outside. You do have to work. You do have to work. You have to find and get your own business. You have to hold on and keep your own business, your own clients, your own everything. Okay? You must take this seriously. Okay? Let me tell you something. If you call me and you sound like you just woke up, hey, I got your information from the FCMA for website, and I want to see if you want you a dispatcher or you need dispatching services. You know what I'm saying? You need a dispatcher. Okay, what your equipment is? When you were on those people job, did you speak this way? And if you did you move up in the company? Did you move up in the company? Highly doubtful. Okay. Let me tell you something. This is yours. This is your baby. This is your livelihood. This is yours. And if you choose not to represent it in a way that it needs to be represented, That's your business. That's your business. But I will tell you this, I will not vouch for or put my name on you or for you if this is the way that you speak. I can't knock your business. I can't knock your growth. I can't knock anything, but I can choose whether or not I'm going to work with you on anything past certain levels if you don't even attempt to do better. I'm not going to be able to do it. And you should do better. You should do better because you want to. Okay? This is your business. You have to build it from the ground up, brick by brick, conversation by conversation, pavement pounding by pavement pounding. I don't think some of you realize that when you start your own business and your own company, you are everything. You are the boss. You are the CEO, the COO. You are the marketing. You are accounting. You are the street team. You are the janitor. You are the lighting. It is all you. Until you can get in financial position to slowly but surely get these tasks off of you. And in order to get in position to do these tasks on whatever it is that you're into in the entrepreneurial space, I don't care if you got a cleaning service. I don't care if you are a dispatcher. I don't care if you are a DJ. I don't care if you are a private dancer. There's a level of service that you must provide in order to get continued service. If you are the janitor, okay, you need to present yourself. You need to present your offering, your oh man, let me pull myself together. Your bid, you have to be presentable and present yourself. And then you have to show that you're going to do all of the things that you said that you were going to do in the service that you were offering. Okay? If you shake it down to the Shake It Club, okay? If you say, I'm going to sit in your lap and grind on you, I'm going to pop this breast all over your face, okay? I'm going to bend it over, bust it down. I'm going to do a split on you 4 times, and you're going to give me $50. The service that you said that you are going to provide, you need to give them what you said you was going to do for that $50. Work for this money, honey. Stop faking. I want to see some real booty shaking. Okay, JT, I'm from Florida, Miami style. You know, is JT with a different kind of freak? Share what your mom gave you. Okay, anyway, all right. If you are an accountant and you say that this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to keep your books, this is how I'm going to keep you aligned, this is how I'm going to make sure that you get in the financial space that you need to be to expand, to grow, to purchase a truck, or whatever it is that you're doing. That level of service you need to be able to speak to. In this space, you need to be able to speak it, okay, and speak to it. So if you are providing a service, you need to present yourself as a service provider, and you need to be able to speak to the services that you are going to offer, okay? So while you out here talking about I'm going to get my service together and I'm going to charge 10% and I'm going to charge 15%, what are you doing for 10 to 15%? And none of your answer can be because you drive a refrigerator and I know you're going to make a lot of money. Because you driving a flatbed and a dry van, I know you're going to make a lot of money. I'm sorry. My vehicle, my equipment has nothing to do with you. So you pocket watching. That's pocket watching. That's not providing service. Now, as a dispatcher, if you can speak to and you can say, I'm going to facilitate the funding and the movement for you to do this, this, and this. I'm going to reach out and speak to the broker, negotiate on your behalf. I'm going to handle your IFTA for you. I'm going to do your insurance for you. I'm going to make sure you're apportioned in place. I'm going to continue to keep the upkeep of your paperwork. I'm going to submit the information to the factoring company. I'm going to fight for your total detention, your layover. I'm going to. These are the services that I'm going to provide for you. Therefore, because I'm providing this level of service for you, this is what I require to be compensated for. And it has nothing to do with their equipment. Okay? Sorry about that. But we have to keep it 100% over here because we got to stop the unrealistic expectations. We got to nip them ASAP. We got to nip and clip. Okay? All right. So I'm just a little concerned about some of the things that people are naming their businesses, and they are upset and wondering why they're not getting anywhere. Sweetie, you didn't think it through. Now I'm not saying that the name of your business has to have this profound meaning, and it has to just open the floodgates, and when you get ready to say it and speak it and explain, the sun just begins to shine. That is not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, if my email address is work for this money, honey, stop faking. I want to see some real booty shaking. Please expect the response that you get. How much can I pay for this service? Because what this is in this title, I want that. Also, I haven't said this in a while, but when you get ready to step out, okay, let me say this. Let me preface this by saying, no one should touch you, step into your personal space, or anything like that because of how you're dressed. Yes, we always holler about nobody should judge you. Only God can judge me. Don't be trying to judge me because you don't know me. You ain't God. You don't sit high and look low. However, lot lizards are alive and well down to the truck stop. Okay? If you don't want to be mistaken for a lot lizard, if you don't want to be mistaken for selling tail, okay, do not go to the truck stop with your tank top on and your Daisy Dukes on because it's hot outside. Okay? And then get mad when the trucker say, I don't want. I want this, what I'm looking at. I don't care nothing about your services. What can this provide for me? A lot lizard is the hookers that make their money at the truck stops. Okay? Now, don't get it twisted. If you are a lot lizard or you are selling tail, okay, and you are selling tail, however, you also have a dispatching business. If you are at the situation about your truck stopping business, then govern yourself accordingly, okay? If you out here on the shake it and sell it tip, get your LLC and go out there and promote your business. I'm knocking nobody hustle, but you got to present yourself in the way that you want to do business. Okay? Just present yourself in the way that you want to do business. That's all I'm saying. In whatever you do, whatever your business is, because let me tell you something. The sex workers be making some money. You hear me? Get y'all an LLC. Get your books, get your business together. Listen, I'm trying to encourage you from wherever you at. I'm one that believes, from the hooker house to the trap house. If you got some business about yourself, capitalize on it legally. Okay? Set your books up, set your appointments up, make them pay for the room. This quality tail right here. So if you want me for the night, this is the course for the 4 seasons. You hear me? This is a legit business I'm running here. Oh, let me stop. I'm just being silly now, y'all. I'm being for real though. But what I'm saying is, if you are a business person, you want to make sure that you look like the business that you're presenting yourself into at all times. And when you come up with your name, think about it. If you want to name your company, okay, I shake it harder than the rest, then you need to present yourself and understand that that's the backlash that you're going to get. I'm giving the lot lizards a whole strategy. You hear me? Because make your money. Listen, won't I throw a business plan together for them? Won't I throw a business plan together for them? Okay? Anyone. It doesn't matter. I'm going to get you together. But my point is, be what you present yourself as. And I'm not going to say what you cannot do. But being offended at the response that you get from what you put out, just do a little evaluation. Just do a little evaluation. Also, if you are, it's the same thing. Has anybody ever moved out of town, moved out of state, but you kept the prefix of your home place phone number, and people won't give you callbacks because they feel like you live out of town, or they feel like they'll have to move you? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You have to make changes according to what you want to get, what you want to have, what you want to see, where you want to be. So if don't stop, get it for the 99 and the 2000 is your hustle, then do your thing. But if don't stop, get it for the 99 and the 2000 is not the kind of response that you want to get, then just change that up. Just be the 99 and the 2000. Now, if they present themselves and they start saying cash money taking over for the 99 and the 2000, that's on their mind. Okay, that's on their mind. You redirect them and you get on about your business. So it is important, that we just take a little look-see, do a little thought process on what we're putting out here. Okay, now we live and we learn. Okay, when you first hop into the business, your screen handle might be 44 double D's at gmail.com. But as you start to grow and you start to see, then you might go ahead and change that to, I've grown up now. Just go ahead and let that whole thing go. What I'm saying to you is, we have a good kiki over here. Get a little laughter in, a little cackle. But if you want to be taken seriously in your profession, in your business, in your role, you have to present yourself in that way. You have to speak as if you want somebody to move with you, to work with you. Don't get it twisted. I'm not telling anybody you're a sellout. Everybody want to promote code switching. But how long are we going to sit in the space of ebonics? Because here's one thing that's going to happen. You're going to start seeing increase. You're going to start seeing movement. You're going to start sitting in different rooms with different conversations. Okay? And I speak that for all of us. When you get there, what are you going to do? That's why people have that. You hear people say levels. This is why people, they get in different spaces. They get coaching. They get whatever. Because some of these spaces that you want to be in, you have to prepare for. You have to prepare for. Look at some of your favorites. Look at some of your favorites. I'm not going to give any of their names, but there is a couple of people that I follow online. You hear me? That I love. They hood behinds to the hood of us. Okay? And when they got going, they kept it real. They kept it real. They kept it real. They kept it real. And in their realness, they got all our money because they appealed to us. We had an emotional connection. They had gotten to the point in their life they couldn't pay their light bill. We was at the McDonald's using their lights and their charger because our light bill was off. You see what I'm saying? And they kept it real for as long as they could. But I'm going to let you know, you limit yourself when you keep it real outweighs the motivation and the level that you want to be on. And those same people, now they big time. They're working with big names and big brands. What is that? With big names and big brands. And guess what? They had to stop all that keeping it real. They had to stop getting on these people's internet and cussing people out and doing the fool and acting the fool. They had to stop dressing a certain way. They had to stop living a certain way and living in certain places and being affiliated with certain things and certain people. Okay? Because you can have it. You can have the whole plan. You can have all of the things that are connected with it. You can have the million and billion dollar thing. But if you turn off the wrong people, okay? If you turn off the wrong people, you will just be somebody with a vision. And that's all you'll be, with a plan. Y'all notice how I get on here and I start being more mindful of introducing myself, telling people about the products that I have, all that. I didn't do that before. You know why? Because I was so busy, like, listen, I ain't worried about no money. People need to get what they need to get, and everybody ain't got no money, and everything is not an invoice. But I had to find a way to tell you all what I have, but still not be on here saying, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. You need to go buy it. You need to go get it. But I'm going to mention it, and I'm going to mention it repeatedly. Okay? Because, again, I can't make nobody buy nothing, do nothing, get nothing. However, I can inform you. That's all I can do. That's it. That's it. That's all. Yes, legal division will shut that down quick. Yes. And some companies and places and spaces, when they get ready to work with you and they know that you got something, they will send you to sit with somebody so you can get some truth about yourself. Okay? You need to be able to represent your company. You need to be able to represent in this space. But in the condition that you're in, they will not sit with you. They will not speak with you. So let me get you over here to a space where you can get some business about yourself, where you can get some etiquette about yourself. Okay? All right? I'm just saying, just think about it a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. What is this? I've been on here 30 minutes, but this thing said I've been on here an hour and 5 minutes. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Do I got two things on? Or is something going on? Something wrong with my Facebook, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anybody else. My bad. Y'all, I do strike out in song. I do. I strike out in song. I'm working on it. Working on it. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I don't know what was going on over there with the face on the book, but I'll go in and try it again. If it don't work right, it's all good. We ain't gonna worry about it. But yeah, if anybody is here and you have any questions, any concerns, please feel free to ask. Please, please, please. Feel free to ask, because we need to ask some questions. We don't be knowing. We don't be knowing, and sometimes we don't know because we don't know, and sometimes we don't know because we don't care to know. It is not anyone's decision to decide that for you. It is your decision to find where you want to be. Also, in that finding, y'all watch. Yeah, I don't know what was up with this, so I'm gonna delete this. Delete the post. I've been tuning in forever, and I finally landed my first carrier. Good job. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, y'all, we just have to, it's a lot that goes on. It's a lot that goes on. And there's a lot that we do not know. And there's a lot that we are experiencing because y'all know. That's so true. Market yourself accordingly. Right, Oracle. Hello, ma'am. Thank you. You're welcome. Y'all, we just never know. Sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we don't get the proper training. Sometimes we don't know what we don't know until we come in contact with it. And sometimes there is a hell of a price to pay. Okay? But we're going to try not to let that be us. Okay? So I'm going to be opening up some stuff, putting my team together right now, because you all are going to be needing more than what is offered here, because y'all going to be going and growing. Okay? Is receive it, because you will. Okay? So feel free to ask your questions, express your concerns. I am not just here to talk and teach you. I'm here to learn as well. Okay? These are the braids. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Okay? Here to learn it. No, it is not flipping for family. You have the insurance that you have in your house. If you want to get you something else, then that is on you. But as a dispatching company, okay, you operate under the contractual agreement that you are in, which means you move how the carrier moves, because you work for, with, and with for them. You all will hear me say for, with, and with for, because we do work for them, but we also work with them because my company goes into a contractual agreement with their company. Okay. But they are the one with the credentials. Okay. They are the ones with the credentials. That is why you, as a dispatch business, cannot be out here doing business. You don't have the credentials. However, if a carrier, a transportation company, hires you, partners with you, whatever the words that you want to put on it, then you can act as the administrative role of their business. Okay? Okay, okay, okay. Ooh, okay, got it. Correct. So you, at this point, you are a dispatcher. I mean, you have a dispatch company. Okay, so you are just the dispatch company. Until you go into a contractual agreement, you can't become no brokers. You can't become no shippers. I'm glad you asked this question because I see people on here. Y'all, let me tell y'all know how y'all be telling me that these people gonna kick me out their groups. They do. If they kick me out their group in my business name, then I go rejoin in my personal name. If I get kicked out of my personal, join in my business name if they allow the business to come. So y'all know me lately. So they have these people, right? Oh, I'm a dispatch. Um, and I work directly with shippers, and I have, and you ask them how many carriers do they have, and they have none. I'm sorry, how did you make contractual agreements and how are you contacting, making these connections without having an authority or being under an authority that has allowed you to speak on their behalf? Okay. That stuff is strange to me, just like people who they did not do anything in their dispatching business, not nothing. You never got not one carrier, but now you going into brokering. I'm sorry. Um, Maybe there's something that I don't know, but I took a freight brokering class first. My introduction to this industry was a freight broker class. And as a former trainer for big companies, there was some things in there that I had to pull together. And not having carriers, not having experience with getting carriers is a big one. That's why right now in my self-paced training course, I have at least 25 people who struck out to the gate and became brokers because people said that dispatchers are scams and dispatchers don't make no money, but they had to backpedal and say, hey, first of all, I ain't making no money. Second of all, the brokers them, I mean, the shippers them don't even talk to me like that. They got a gatekeeper that I can't get past. Also, I got past one time and the shipping manager said, what you got for me? And I said, good morning. Hey, how you doing? I'm a new broker. And they said, okay, and I didn't know what that meant. That means, what can you offer me? How many trucks do you have access to? Because I need some stuff moved. What are you going to be charging? And why should I work with you and leave and not renew with who I'm working with? This is some stuff. Okay. All right. These are some things that we need to know. Okay. So I don't understand. You didn't do anything as a dispatcher, but now, you know, I'm not going to say you got your tax money and all that kind of stuff because that's not okay. But now you're going into a space you didn't survive at this level. You know, so now you're gonna get a $75,000 bond that still need to be paid. You're gonna pay $300 for an authority for what? Just to say you're a broker? Because you're basically saying you're going broke. Because you're gonna be broke trying to be a broker and you don't have what it takes to get these contracts. I'm just asking. Someone asked a question. Right. I'm glad I had a partner who booked loads for a company and lost her job. So she proposed me to get into business with her, but she's not ready, entrepreneurial ready. Right. And this, y'all got to understand, this is not a dig. This is perspective. You have to do, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I almost swerved in that lane where was some traffic. You don't have to do anything. It would be wise, okay, to do what makes sense. SENSE and CENTS. Okay? It would be wise to do what makes sense. If you couldn't make any money, get any carriers at this juncture, what makes you think it's going to be so wonderful? Because we see it all day, every day. Are you a broker? 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 Even if I was a broker, your authority is less than 30 days old. Okay? Broker, direct shipper, if they have stipulations, the stipulations are what they are. So it doesn't matter what kind of backdooring you try to do. If the company say they don't work with anybody with an authority less than 60 days old, it is what it is. It doesn't matter if I've been dispatching for 20 days or 20 years. If the broker and shipper say we don't fool with an authority that is less than 90 days old, it doesn't matter what my skill level is. It doesn't matter who I know, any of that. Put in some work. Ah, darn. I'm glad I didn't go the freight broker route. Right, because you need to know some things. You will find people being a broker. I'm sorry, you will find some people think being a broker is so wonderful, and it isn't. It's not easy to get a shipper. It's not easy to get a shipper. Okay? Telling you what I know. Y'all know I'm looking into studying. Ooh, it's not easy. And if you don't say what needs to be said, you can't even get the shipping manager on the phone. Because, baby, the gatekeepers are real. The gatekeeper is the person that answers the phone. They ask who you are, what you want. If you don't say the right thing, they will not transfer you to the shipping manager. And it is even worse now because guess what? Every day a new broker is coming out. They're not studying anything. They're not looking into anything. And you all hear me say all the time about verbiage. If you don't learn anything else, learn the verbiage and the jargon for this industry, because stepping out on the street and think you're going straight to the top is not going to work. When you call up a shipper and you say, just the shipping office, and you say, hey, I would like to speak with the shipping manager. What is this concerning? I'm a broker, and I got some trucks that I want him to work with. I know y'all have a warehouse, and I know y'all have wood in the warehouse, and I know y'all have paper towels in the warehouse. Click. You got to start using words like commodity. Okay? You got to, and you got to know where to place it. Okay? You have to start speaking the language of the space that you want to be in. Correct, Taria? Correct. You have to speak the language. Just like when you come into this space and you self-teach yourself, or you don't get the proper learning, and you don't study the verbiage, and you call a broker up and you say, hey, I see that you have a pickup, something for the truck to pick up in Ohio, and then you want them to drive it to Miami. So how can we pick this load up and drive it to? You cannot use those words. You have to say, hey, how's it going? I see you have a load from Ohio that's going to Miami. Is it still available? Oh, yes, it is. What's the mileage? Can we negotiate it? What is the commodity? You know what? You have to use the words. You are no longer fresh off the street. So if you want to operate in this industry, you need to speak the language of the industry. Now, ain't nobody telling you to be deep down and what's your 10, what's your 20 and 10-4 and breaker 19. You know, they're not doing that. Okay? But you do need to know what you are into and study where you want to go. Everybody want to be in the room. Everybody want to sit at the table. But what's going to happen when you open your mouth? Because you can only play the part for a little while. That's it. But you're going to get to a level and into a space where if you are not real, you're going to be exposed. You're going to be exposed. The days of fake it till you make it is over. Now you can faith it till you make it, but even with faith, you got to work. Faith without work. Work the faith. Okay? I'm just talking to y'all this afternoon, just having a little conversation, you know, nothing major. No, just kicking the ball, just shooting the shite. Okay? Just shooting the shite. You know? Because this is how we do over here. And we have to do it. We have to talk about it. We have to know it. Honestly, y'all see people that was booming the middle to the end of last year. Where they at now? Where are they? They had courses and classes and seminars and webinars every day, every week. They'll make them a couple of dollars. They don't got that tax money. They sitting pretty. You can't find them. You can't talk to them. And now when the money run low, they'll be back again, fooling and deceiving all of the new dispatchers yet again. Well, there were some ones that I was seeing all the time that was booming, and I don't see them anymore. I see people got something to say about them, but I don't get into that because they might. My day gonna come. That's how I feel about that kind of stuff. If I get wrong or slip in any kind of way, my day gonna come. So you won't find me involved. Nope. You won't find me involved with the low budget, talking about them, and you won't find me involved in the high budget, talking about them. In the low budget, that could still be me one day. Okay. In the high budget, I ain't got enough commas and zeros to be talking about them folks. I need to mind my business and grow what I'm trying to grow so I can get me a couple of commas and zeros. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Yeah, we have to be for real out here, and we have to find our space, find our lane, find our family, find our community, find what works for us, who works for us, who's going in the same direction that I want to be in ultimately. Okay. I see people giving free dispatcher classes, and you can't ask any questions because, let me let her finish typing. They have to research and get back to you. Well, I'm so glad that I do what I do. I know what I know, and I don't try to present and be anything more. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be. I know what I know. I stay in my lane. I continue to grow. I continue to learn, and I don't roll anything out unless I know it. And they are on my YouTube. My gosh. Lord. If these folks would just give me my doggone percentage, you know, just run me. Just give me, you know. Oh my goodness, that's funny. That's funny. But it's real. It's a reality. My goodness. So anyway, y'all. Y'all all right? All hearts and minds are clear? Y'all good? Everybody all right? Oh, here go Message Mania. All right, so if you on Instagram, can you mosey on over to, they wait for me to drop. If you can mosey on over to TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, so we can continue on, because I need to start messing with my phone. So, y'all. Lord, that's funny. That's funny. Here's four comes with the territory. Idio what a TI is. But y'all good, y'all? Y'all all right? Everybody okay? Good, good, good. Let me see. Let me see what next week Thursday is. The 5th. Okay. The 5th. Y'all know I stay planning up stuff. Um, so next week, in the Patreon space, we're going to have a special guest. Well, a special guest. This is gonna be special. She's gonna come through and teach us and talk about route planning. So the focus is gonna be on route planning. I'm gonna get with her. Excuse me. But anyway, but wait, you are supposed to be teaching. Yeah, I hear cooking and listening. Okay, yeah. Still looking for something. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. I'm supposed to be teaching when? Next Thursday? Y'all know Thursday evenings is either coaching or subject based. Oh, I know what you're saying about the people, but you're supposed to be teaching. Got you, got you, got you, got you. There you go, daughter. Get you a Ross purse, baby. Get you a real Ross purse. Ain't never did me wrong. Hear me? I wish Payless was still in action. Y'all, my daughter sent me a purse. You know, I'm one of those people, y'all, that I'm not gonna purchase a purse, especially that costs more than I can keep in the purse. Okay. Payless was my gift. Baby, you could get you a little $30 purse. Thing will be bomb. You hear me? They want you to pair with a mentor. Right. Right. They gotta make it make sense. And then they trying to they I almost stepped into it. But let me just continue to read the screen. You know, let me just continue to read the screen. Same here. Yeah, boy, Payless was my gift. Payless jewelry, baby. Payless was my before paparazzi. Okay. Payless was my gift. Give me a Payless purse. Give me some Payless shoes, honey. Give me some Payless slides in the summer. Payless was my gift. Okay. Still frugal like that. I'm still thinking about when I get a little change in my pocket, how I can holler at them. Can I just get my own Payless? You hear me? Can I just get my own Payless? You know, people can get them a Chick-fil-A. Can I get a Payless? Can I franchise me a Payless? But anyway, okay, girl. Oh. But anyway, what y'all got going? Mm, mm. Right. You hear me? So y'all let me talk about something else. Okay. Okay, because I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about it. So I get a lot of inquiries asking me, am I hiring? Am I hiring? Am I hiring? You know, for my dispatch services personally, am I hiring? Um, y'all know I gave y'all the business plan on how I do, how I run down, how I go, right? Um, I really want to consider it. But okay, here's my but. I be busy and I don't want to involve myself with nothing that's going to take me away from being able to come on here and continue to do what I do and talk to people. So I would need to try to put that thing together right. Now I already got the training for you, you know. I am not going to be the one to sit and train you. Okay. I will, however, put you onto my course because, as I said this morning in the earlier live, I'm trying to put together a price for people who have their businesses and don't want to leave their job, can't leave their job, to train their employees. You can purchase it from me and you can use it as your training course. Now, for myself, I am thinking about hiring dispatchers, but I want to make sure that people are not wanting to work for me because they feel like I'm going to provide them with everything that they need as far as carriers. So I want to make sure that you know that I will make sure that you got everything you need. I will make sure that you're moving smoothly, but you will have to do your cold calling. You will have to do your due diligence. Okay? You will. So I'm just, there's so many variables. Because there's a couple things that I want to hire for, but I have to make sure that I do them right. Because y'all won't be on here calling me no slumballs. And oh my goodness, she was not the same person, you know, as she was on here. You still gonna be. We have to be about the business. You got them dispatching streets, and I really do. I really do. But I have to make sure. You hear me? Because I listen. I need me an assistant right now. I need an assistant right now for my carriers that I got right now. Show goodness do. Because I'm going on vacation right next month. I'm gonna be gone for a week for my anniversary. Ooh la la. When I tell y'all my owner he is dreading it. Listen, I have not, now this my owner dreaded, but y'all know I taught him how. Listen, I haven't told the drivers yet. When I tell the drivers, y'all, this is funny to me. When I tell the drivers that I'm gonna be gone for a week this year, the first thing they're gonna say is, please tell us you're not leaving us with the Jamaican dispatch. Oh my goodness. See, my owner, excuse me, this is my owner. He the owner, he get the job done, but all of this, the banter, that he bought the money, he bought the route, he bought and I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing. That downtime. See, I route my guys differently. I route them in a way that they don't tire themselves out. And if I send them on long runs, I make sure that there's like a day, half a day in between that they can. My owner, if it's a day or a half a day, he's trying to see what you could do while you're there. Is Amazon there? Just park the trailer. I know you want to, but every single space where there may be opportunity, that he gonna plug that mug. He is going to plug it. But I think sometimes he does not. I don't know. Maybe if he's a guy and he doesn't have any kind of schmooze. Male to female interaction be different. Now, no, the drivers don't run me. I don't run the load past them. They know I run it. But I will call them. Hey, how's it going? How you feeling? You're not too tired? Oh, you in such and such today. Pass by. You in Chicago? Look for Harold's Chicken. Look, that sort of thing. Because they out there. They bought not him. You start to get something to eat. Where you parked the truck at? You bought groceries before you left here. I got everything. You got a whole kitchen in there. You got a sink, you got a stove, you got a microwave, you got like now he's cool, but he is like, ain't no schmoozing. But I will say this, my owner is good to us. They getting ready to go to Essence. I'm going next year. My owner is like this. He got a transportation company. I mean, he got a traveling company too. He's had it for years. So his intentions and how he do is he hard. He hard. We work. We get it done. But he pays for us to go on. He calls it team building exercises, and he pays for us to go on trips. He pay. He paid for us to go on trips, and he give us Christmas bonus. So he books the room. He books the place to go to Essence. He booked the airplane. He got Airbnbs. He hook us up. We work hard, but he work harder to make sure that on our downtime we can get it in. But he don't play. He don't play with them. And I think it's probably also, men to men type things. He raw raw, and other men gonna raw raw back. And whereas I'm gonna be, hey, 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 I'm gonna hit you across the head, slap you on your wrist, and it's gonna be so nice you ain't gonna know that it happened until after it happened. And then you're gonna be like, you played me the other day. Well, that time is gone. That time has passed. But I haven't told them yet. It's a month from now. As a matter of fact, it's a month from today because my anniversary is May the 23rd. So I'm gonna let them know today or tomorrow. But I have to wait on him. You got yourself together yet? Oh, it's funny. And y'all will have y'all own rapport with y'all carrying them. And let me tell y'all something. We have a good time, but it's all in business. Like at no time is it for me. No personal type stuff. How's it feeling and how's it going on at the house and how you no. It is all business. Where you at? See Harold's Chicken. You having a good time out there? Is it snowing? Is it this? Is it that? That sort of thing. It always is on task and on point. Y'all, I gotta take this call. Hold on. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
I'm well. Hold on just a second. Let me close off this live. Hold on a moment.
Okay, call me back when you're done.
I'm closing it out now. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna take this call. I'll get back with y'all in a little bit. We'll get together later on this evening. All right. Later on this evening. Oh, close it out. Close. And now that's one. And we're out of here.